Thursday, October 16th, 2025. And today, The View talked about this group of young Republicans in a group chat who wrote some really vile, racist things, praise of Hitler, praise of killing Jews, insulting Jews. The list went on and on um, of disgusting things that they said, and it wasn't like one offhand comment. It went on for a lengthy period of time, like months of chatting. And these were not, they're called young Republicans, but they're all in their late 20s and early 30s. They're adult human beings. So it, I just find it really, you know, hypocritical, ironic, and disgusting that this always happens with the Republicans. When they get caught saying something vile, it's, JD Vance says, oh, these are just, kids being kids, and young boys will say dumb things and make offensive jokes, and their lives shouldn't be ruined. Um, and, it's locker room talk, or he's just kidding. And it's all just dismissed as if to say everything that's been said is okay, just because they're allowed. Mostly because it's mostly white men. There were women on this text chain contributing to the whole thing. Um, but it's always just excused away. But on the Democrats, if the Democrats said any of those things, the sky would fall. And that's the thing that pisses me off the most, is that it's so hypocritical, and it gets on such this, impugnant. Is that a word? That's the word that came to me, but I don't even know if that's a word. But just this high horse about the whole thing. It's like, oh, this is such a silly thing to be talking about. This is just boys being boys. Why would you even? There are more important things to talk about. You fucking assholes talked about a tan suit for 2 years. It's so stupid. And they're such snowflakes. They were so mad when we've been saying that they're fascists and they're Nazis, and that don't call us Nazis. Nazi is a mean word. Well, now this praise of Nazis, which is apparently okay, that why weren't you flattered when we called you Nazis then? Like, which way is it? Are the Nazis bad? Don't want to be called Nazis, or are the Nazis okay? We can joke around about how fun they were. Like, and nobody ever stops them. They just keep doing it. Um, it's so fucking gross. And they're, all this bullshit. It's like, these kids are saying that they want to put their opponents into, and one of them says something about, the gas chambers aren't a good look. Get the showers ready, because that's how they actually used to do it. In concentration camps, send them to the showers. Um, but like, but the right is still like, oh, the left is so violent. The left is making political violent statements. Like, the left is, people in Portland dressed up in giant anime costumes, and like mascots, just like, bopping around at ice and singing songs and getting arrested for it. That's how violent the left is. We sing songs. So this fall into fascist depravity has been so quick. And I, other than their rabid base, I don't know who the fuck they think they're fooling. I'm interested to see how things go on uh, No King's Day on Saturday, because that they are going to want um, violence and agitation, and I wouldn't put it past them to pay people to go in there and rile things up. The message that's been sent out continually is, for all of these No Kings rallies across the country, is do not engage. Don't yell back. Don't say anything. Don't engage. Have a peaceful protest. where you're not screaming, you're not yelling, you're not arguing, you're not engaging with anyone who's trying to um, cause a problem. And I hope people stick to it because we're all a little on edge. We're all angry. But any whisper of trouble is going to be used by the president, that orange fucking dotard. Can't believe I said that. That's a terrible thing that I just said. Anyway, I apologize for that. Um, he's going to use anything as a means to say, "Oh, martial law. Oh, we got to send in troops. Oh, we got to quell the violence in those Democrat cities." It's just disgusting and nerve-wracking and so unnecessary, so wildly unnecessary. Um, but we'll see. I mean, I don't, this whole thing with Vance says about these people, these Republican professionals making these statements. You don't ruin the rest of their lives. And they say that about that swimmer athlete who raped that girl behind a dumpster, and all sorts of white kids, Ivy League kids that they're not kids either. They're adults by the time they're in college, that get away with everything. But the 14-year-old black kid, you know, or not even a 14-year-old black kid, an adult black man selling loose cigarettes gets murdered by the police. I don't know. Anybody who can say that there's an equal justice in this country is just either blind, racist, or wrong. Um, anyway, everything's upsetting. um, if you're doing a No Kings protests, please be safe and please stay calm and be peaceful. Um, you know, we don't we don't need to give them any ammunition because they'll use it against us hard. Oh, they'll use their own ammunition. We don't even have to give it to them. They're going to shoot us. I shouldn't say that, but they want to. They want us out of the way. Anyway, that's uplifting, isn't it?